Hi, Jackie here at Donia Pilates. This is a 20-minute full body workout using the Pilates reformer machine. To get started, grab your Pilates box and place it on the carriage. Long side is going to press against the carriage blocks. Bring your foot bar down to second or third position as long as you have room to stand on your platform. Put on one light spring, so on my machine that's one yellow. And then you're going to grab your ball, some light weights, and that's it. Let's get started. So place your light weights at the edge of the platform here, and then grab your ball. Stand on the platform facing the box. Bring your ball down to your knees, between your knees, and then just give yourself that wide stance or hip distance apart on that platform. Bring your forearm down onto the box and make sure you're not death gripping the box here. You just bring your palms up to the ceiling. And then lengthen the spine, deep breath in, deep breath out, and squeeze that ball. So for planks, this is a core move, so make sure your abdomen is knitted in. Bring the navel up to the spine. Deep breath in and deep breath out. You want your hips to sit right underneath your shoulder blades. You don't want them sinking into the well. All right, we're gonna add some movement here. You're gonna bring your forearms out in front of you and then slowly drag them back. Stop when the elbows hit right underneath the shoulders. Let's do 3 of those. One more here. And then stop when the elbows hit right underneath the shoulders. Now let's do our legs. You're gonna scoop the abdomen in and then bend your knees. Stop when they hit underneath the hips and then press the carriage out. We're only doing 3 here. So move nice and slow. And then roll that carriage out. Hold here for a final 10-second plank. And then we're just gonna drop our knees down onto the carriage in 3, in 2, and 1. Roll the carriage in, drop your knees down onto the carriage, and then place your ball off to the side. I like to just press it against the bar here so it doesn't go anywhere. All right, you're gonna turn around, face the foot bar. We're gonna work on our legs. Left foot on the platform, right heel is gonna press on the back of that box. When you're ready, you can use the foot bar to get that balance and then reach down and grab your weights. So let's start off in a soft stand position. You're going to come down to a low lunge on the left side, rolling that carriage out, keeping your right leg straight. Extend your arms out in front of you here. And you want to try to keep that left knee stacked right above the ankle. Deep breath in, deep breath out. We're going to come up to a soft stand here in 3, in 2, and 1. Give me some of those platform lunges on the left side. We're just going to do 3. You want to hold a second or 2. When you come out, roll that carriage out. Let's do 1 more here. And then slowly come down, keeping that left knee stacked above the ankle. Stay low on the left. And then we're just gonna bend our right knee in, stop when it gets to the hip, and then press it out. So we're gonna do 6 here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Keep that right knee right underneath the hip here. 2 more. 1 more. And then you're gonna roll that carriage in, let the knee stack right underneath that hip, and then lower down on that left side to a single leg squat. Give me those lunges on the left. You're gonna give me 6. 2 more. 1 more. And then slowly come up to a soft stand. Okay, still focusing on our left leg here. We want our left foot, you're gonna pivot to the right, and you want your left foot on the platform, and your leg should be pressing against that foot bar. The reason why I have the foot bar there is so that you can align your left hip, knee, and ankle all in one line. Then place your right toe at the corner back of the carriage. And I want you to put all your pressure, lean all your weight onto the left side. And then you're gonna slowly roll the carriage out, come down to a low lunge on the left, sit those hips back, and slowly come back up. Hands can come up to heart center. Just get a feel here. Abdomen in, nice and tight. And then on the next one, you're gonna meet me low. Meet me low here. Maybe to extend your arms out in front of you. And then just roll that carriage in and out, sitting the hips back on the left side. You're gonna give me 6. 2 more here. 1 more. You're gonna roll that carriage in halfway and then just sit the hips back down on as low as you can and give me some squats. Give me 6, really press that left foot down onto the platform, find that balance, find that control. 2 more, 1 more, come up to a soft stand, nice work. All right, now you're gonna turn back towards your foot bar and then place your weights on the platform, 1 on each side. You're gonna bring your hands down to your foot bar, and back of the heels are gonna be high against that box, pressing the balls of our feet on the carriage. Your hands can be about right underneath the shoulders, and you're gonna roll the carriage out, keeping your shoulders square. Now scoop the abdomen in, spine is long. You're gonna pike your hips up to the ceiling, scoop the abdomens in, tuck the chin in, neck follows the spine, and then slowly rolling that carriage out. On the next one, you're gonna roll that carriage in all the way, and then you're gonna sit your hips back down to a squat. Bring your hands out in front of you, and then slowly give me 3 here, 3 squats here, and then slowly come back down. Bring your hands down onto that foot bar, roll that carriage out, spine is long, and then pike your hips up by scooping the abdomens in, and slowly come back down. All right, we're gonna slowly come back down into our squats, roll that carriage in all the way, sit your hips back, find that balance, bring your hands up over your head. Give me 3 here. Nice and slow, use a breath. Bring your hands back down, roll the carriage out to a plank, spine is long, and then pike your hips up to the ceiling, scooping your abdomens in, and then slowly roll that carriage right back out. Give me another set of squats here. Roll the carriage in. Last one. Heels are nice and high. Bring your hands up over your head here, and then just squat down. 3. Foot bar goes, hands go on the foot bar, roll that carriage out. Nice work. Give me 1 more pike. Nice. All right, this time we're gonna work on our right leg. So everything that we just did on the left, we're gonna do it on the right here. So right foot forward on the platform, left foot back. I want that heel high on the box. And then grab your weights, come down to a low lunge on the right side. And then just like we did on the left, bring your hands up over your head. Make sure that right knee is stacked right above the ankle here and your hips are square. And then we're gonna go into some lunges, just 3 of them. You're gonna bring your arms down to your side, core is engaged. Don't lock up, come up to that soft stand, and then slowly come right back down to a low lunge on that right. Maybe even hold a second or 2. We're only doing 3. 1 more here. Bring your arms down to your side. Core is engaged. All right, meet me low. On the next one, meet me low here, and then just bend and extend your left leg. Give me 6 here. 2 more. 1 more. And then drag that carriage in and just give me 6 pulses down. And you're done. Okay. All right, now turn and pivot to the left. Right foot is at the top edge of that platform. Left foot is at the back corner of the carriage. You're going to make sure your right leg is aligned, pressing against that bar. You're shifting all your weight over to the right side so that the hip, the knee, and the ankle are all in one line. You're going to roll that carriage out by bending your right knee down to a low lunge. Just hold here, and then just give me 3 of these here where you give me a lunge on that right side. Come up to that soft stand. Make sure all your weight is still shifted to the right. You're only doing 3 here, so hold a second or 2 on each lunge. Extend your arms out in front of you, and then slowly come up. All right, on the next one, you're gonna meet me low on that lunge. Stay here, and then bend and extend your leg on the left side. Maybe even sink in a little deeper on the right. You're gonna give me 6 on that left leg here. 2 more. 1 more. And then you're gonna roll that carriage in halfway and then give me 6 pulses down. Give me even lower on that squat on the right side. Give me 6 here. 2 more. And 1 more. Beautiful. Okay, step off your machine. Place your weights off to the side. Grab your box and place it off the side. We're not going to need it anymore for this routine. And then bring your foot bar down all the way so that it's out of the way here. We're going to go into our obliques. You're still on 1 light spring, and you're going to bring your forearms down onto the carriage, and toes are going to go onto that platform. All right, so left foot is going to go over right, and then you're going to swing your heels to the left side. Feet are nice and flat. I want your obliques to be facing the well here. You're going to pike your hips up to the ceiling, neck follows the spine, and then slowly come back down. It's a small range of motion for some. It doesn't have to be big, but you want to keep your feet flat, heel to toe, using your left side oblique to do the work here. We're only doing 6. 2 more here. 1 more. Pike those hips up to the ceiling and just pulse it out. 4, 5, and 6. Roll that carriage in, place your knees on the platform. And then palms go down onto that carriage, and you're going to swing your feet over to the left side. So that left knee is the only knee that's on the platform. Try to keep your legs together here and twist your torso so that it's facing the right side. Left side oblique is facing the well. You're just going to roll that carriage out, twisted ab wheel, and then slowly come back in, stopping when the wrists hit right underneath the shoulders. Roll the carriage out, keep everything nice and tight. We're only doing 6 here. 2 more. 1 more. And then on the next one, roll the carriage out to a challenge point, and let's just hold it out here. Maybe if you need, you can also pulse it out. In 3, in 2, and 1. Drag that carriage back in. Now we're gonna go into our arms and still working on our left side oblique. We want to put on 1 medium spring. So on my machine, that's 1 green. You're going to take off the light machine. All right, grab your ball and then place it on the headrest here. Take the long loop on the left side, and I like grabbing the short loop. It's a little less resistance on the long loop, so you do what's right for you. All right, you're gonna lay on your right shoulder, right hip, place your head on the ball, and then legs are nice and long, and you're gonna lift your legs up. So try not to dump on your right side. So really see if you can find that balance and control. We're gonna work on our arms and our obliques. You're just going to bring your arms up, stop when that wrist hits the shoulders, and then slowly roll the carriage in. Maybe lift your legs up a little bit so you can feel that crunch on the left side, and then slowly come right back out. Let's just do 6 here. You can hold on to the headrest, but try not to grip it. You really want to find that balance here. Use your core. 2 more. And 1 more. All right, next we're going to work on our triceps. Keep the legs lifted, and you're just going to bend and extend your arms forward and back. Palms are facing towards the back. Keep your legs lifted here. Option to bend your knees if you need. Core is engaged. 2 more. And 1 more. Nice work. Okay. Place the loop back onto the peg and then turn to the other side, and let's do the right side. So lay on your left shoulder, left hip, grab the peg on the other side, or grab the loop off the peg on the other side. And before you get started, see if you can lift your left side off the carriage so you're really balancing on your left hip and your hips are square. So make sure they're not flailing out. You want them stacked on top of each other, and then bring your legs together. All right, it's either the long loop or the short loop. Keep the legs lifted, and then we're going to work on our lats here. You can hold, left hand can be holding onto the headrest, and just sweep the arm down towards your side, and then slowly come back up. And then add a lift. We're only doing 6. 2 more. 1 more. And then sweep your arm down, and then let's go into our triceps. You're just bending and extending forward and back. Keep your legs lifted here. We're only doing 6. 2 more. And 1 more. Nicely done. Place that loop back onto the peg. And then come to a sitting position. We're going to finish this off with our obliques on the right side. Bring your ball back to the side. And then change your springs. You want 1 light spring. Take off the medium. And then we're going to go into our right side oblique here. So forearms come down onto the carriage. Roll the carriage out, toes on the platform. And then right foot goes over left, and you're going to swing your heels over to the right side. Feet are heel to toe and nice and flat. You're going to hike your hips up to the ceiling, and then roll the carriage right back out to a twisted plank. We're only doing 6 here. 2 more. 1 more. And then pike your hips up to the ceiling, and then give me some pulses. Just give me 6. Slowly roll the carriage in, bring your knees onto that platform, and then place your palms on the carriage. This is how we close. Palms are on the carriage. You're going to swing your feet over to the right side. I want you to make sure your legs are glued together here. Your right knee is the only knee that's touching that platform. All right, so palms are out in front of you, starting with your wrists stacked right above the shoulders. Make sure your chest is square. All right, you're gonna roll the carriage out. Right oblique is facing the well, and then slowly drag that carriage back in. Wrist stop right underneath the shoulders. You're just giving me 6 here. Maybe even hold a second or two. Give me 2 more. 1 more. Maybe even roll it out here a little bit longer. And then on the next one, let's hold. Roll the carriage out. Hold here. Roll that carriage out. See how far you can get those wrists away from the shoulders. And then maybe even some pulses here. Last 3, last 2, and 1. And you're done. That was a 20-minute full body Pilates workout using the reformer machine. Thank you so much for working out with me. I'll see you again soon.